Hey, 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 hello. Okay, so I find that I'm watching all these like vinyl videos now. Again, like up until like the last few months, I didn't even know they existed. I didn't know there was this huge vinyl community online that they call the VC. And I just recently saw there's this guy in the UK, Vinyl Dale. I think it's Vinyl Dale. And he collects CDs, cassettes, and all that stuff. And it was really fun to watch his stuff. Plus, I saw like all this cool stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want to go to the UK so I can like go to these like thrift stores and get all this cool shit that this guy is picking up. I was so jealous, but anyways, because you don't find stuff like that here in the US. But anyways, he did a video that was like a concert contest entry, and it just kind of got me thinking about concerts. It was like your dream concerts and things like that. The contest was like months ago, so I'm not entering any contest, but I just thought it would be a good subject for a video. And so I had 10, and I was like, that's not enough. And then I had 15, and then I just added more. So these are 17 artists or bands that I would love to see. I did some stipulations on it. They have to be alive. So I may later do a list of artists that I would love to see that have since passed on. And then I'm probably in the future going to do a series of videos of all the concerts I have seen, because I thought that would be fun. And I might even do it in chronological order. So I still have most of my ticket stubs. So yeah, so this is my list of artists that I would like to see. Bands may not be together, but the majority of the bands are still alive. So maybe miracles could happen. So to start that off, at number 17, I chose the Police. I love the Police. I love them together. Yes, I could still see Sting live, and that would still be kind of cool, but the Police would just be incredible. They did do like their reunion tour, what, like 10, 15 years ago? A friend of mine actually was able to go to that. I can't remember why, but I was unable to attend that show with her. So little sad, but I had an opportunity to see them. I did not. So I would still like Police would be amazing to see the three original members together, not just Sting. This is the band that I've been listening to since I was in junior high, and for some reason I still have not seen them. I know they're going to be touring this year or next year, and maybe I'll get my opportunity. I need to look and kind of see what ticket prices are looking at. I think they might be touring with somebody else on my list, but I can't remember. But that's New Order, and this is one of their albums. This is Low Life, but we're just talking about the bands, not the albums, so shut up, Craig. Anyway, so yes, at number 16, I'd love to see New Order. I'm already going to tell you to shut up, but I've mentioned this before, and she's on my damn list. I've wanted to see her live since I fell in love with her in 1987 when she was the Mall Queen. So shut up already, shut up. Supposed to get to go see her when she was with New Kids on the Block, Debbie Gibson, Salt and Peppa. Did not get to go, unfortunately, but yes, Tiffany. Tiffany is on my list, and I really want to see Tiffany live. Shut up. Don't judge. This is my dream list. This is my bucket list, okay? Veruca Salt. I love them so much. I would love to see them, the like original lineup with Nina and like, oh my gosh, Nina Gordon, Louise Post, right? Oh my gosh, I hope I have her name right. Anyways, they did reform about 5 or 6 years ago. They did tour. I still just have never been able to see Veruca Salt, and they are definitely on my wish list. Cowboy Junkies. Margot Timmons is a freaking goddess, and I've seen her in person walking the hotel that I worked at. They stayed there. I saw her walking through the lobby. I have still never been able to see Cowboy Junkies live, and that just makes me a very sad individual. But one day before they retire. First Aid Kit. Another one, they are Swedish sisters. I have talked about them a lot. I love these girls so much, and they are just incredible. And I would just love to have the opportunity to see them live. Part of the reason I've never seen her is she's too full of herself, and but she's on my list because I would love to see her live, but I never wanted to pay like $400 for nosebleed seats. I have friends that have done that. I just can't. I find when I'm in really bad seats at shows for concerts for artists that I've been dying to see, I'm mad the entire show. I'm upset because how could those people up in the front who can afford these, like, they don't love them as much as me, because of course I feel like I love the artist more than anybody else in the world. That's the fandom in me, the crazy music fan. But anyways, yeah, I've had a couple opportunities to see her crap seats for outrageous prices, Madonna, and she'll be on my list until I see her, which will probably never happen because I'll probably never be able to afford to see her. And another one, same thing, prices. I had an opportunity to see her at Ben Roya Hall in Seattle, and they were just, the tickets, they weren't like Madonna high, but they were just still high, and it wasn't nosebleed, it was kind of like middle, but it was a very small venue, so tickets went really, really, really fast. But Janet Jackson, another one, I've loved her and Madonna since I was in the 4th grade, so it's just another one that's on my list. My friend Shane's seen them several times. I have not, but I would love to finally get to see the Pet Shop Boys. And I believe that's who's touring with New Order. Now, I did not look it up before I mentioned this because I didn't think about it until I started talking, but I think that it's a double headlining tour, or I'm completely wrong, but I would love to see Pet Shop Boys. Another one I've loved for a very, very long time. To hear her voice live would just be freaking incredible, and it like gets me all goose pimply, like even thinking about it. But Katie Lang, this is a remix album that just came out not too long ago, but Katie Lang just has one of the most incredible voices, and she's so heavenly. I would just love to see a live performance. Probably never gonna happen because she's pretty much retired, but I've never really had the opportunity to see her because she's never been anywhere near me. I want to say that she was in Phoenix when I was in high school. When this album came out, I could be wrong, but I just never got the opportunity to see her. And that is Sinead OConnor. She's another one that I've just loved forever, and I just feel like she's one of those artists that I really need to experience live. And yeah. All right, this next one. So the dream would be to see the original lineup of this band, which is the Blake Babies. I love Juliana Hatfield. She's absolutely incredible. I would love to see the Blake Babies. I know they've reformed a few times, I think with and without most of the original members, but I will accept Juliana by herself. So this is one that I would love to see Blake Babies as a whole, but I would be okay if I saw Juliana, because she's just freaking incredible, and it's another one like way back Blake Babies days. I just adore Juliana Hatfield. I have talked about this gal a million times. I love her. I would just love, her voice is just incredible. I would love to just take in a live show and just really feel her, and that is Melody Gardot. We are almost done here. And another one, I did have the opportunity, Suzy and the Banshees. I would even love to see a solo show of Suzy. Anything Suzy. I did have an opportunity, the first Lollapalooza, some stupid asshole friends of mine that I got the tickets for, they never picked me up. So I did not get to go to that show. I was in high school. I wasn't going to go to a huge venue all by myself. I had nobody to go with me. And I'm pretty sure the tickets were, because I had a friend that was like, I'll go with you. But the show was sold out. So it's like we couldn't even get a last minute like ticket for her to attend with me. So that was a little depressing. Now this is a dream that will never happen. It will never, because we all know, if you know this band and you know the two involved, they are probably never even going to be in the same room together. But it is a dream, and I would love to see the Smiths. I would love, oh my God, that would be so amazing. But I will accept seeing Morrissey, because I've never even seen him live. So he cancels a lot of his shows. So the one time I did have tickets, canceled. Okay, Alison Moyet, another one. I had tickets at the Showbox in Seattle to see her, and she canceled her show, and I was devastated. I was just like, I have loved her since the days of Yazoo with Vince Clarke, and another one of those heavenly voices, and just unlike anything else. And so Miss Alison Moyet is still like this is number 2, so she's at the very high marks on my list. And finally, in any way, I mean, they're not together anymore. There is like the Break Off the South, but I think they might have changed the names. They only did one album. But of course, I'm talking about the Beautiful South, one of my favorite bands of all time. Paul Heaton is a freaking musical genius. What my dream would be, bring up the original lineup of the Beautiful South, but then have the 3 female vocalists. So do this like a reunion tour or something, but you have Brianna Corrigan, Jacqueline Abbott, and Allison Wheeler, and have the girls kind of go off. And I mean, they did enough of their songs that they could do their own vocals for whatever songs they sang, but that, and then have the 3 girls sing together. I mean, that would be freaking incredible. Paul and Jackie got back together. They've done 4 albums, so I would accept, because Jackie is my favorite female vocalist of the Beautiful South. So really, like, her and Paul, like, I would be okay with just seeing them. They don't come to the US. I mean, I have this dream of one day going to England or go to the UK and getting to see a bunch of these shows that I would not be able to see in the US, but I would have to time it right to where they were touring. And yeah, that would be a dream of mine, to see Paul and Jackie together. But the ultimate dream would be that, like, just uber version of the Beautiful South with all 3 female vocalists. So that is my list. If there's anybody on the list that you think would be awesome to see, or somebody that I didn't mention, I know there's a lot that I did not mention, because the list was just getting bigger and bigger, and I didn't want this to be a tremendously long video. It's already long enough, but that's just something that I thought that would be interesting. I would love to hear, you know, comments. I would love, please interact. Subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying it. Give me tips. I'm just really enjoying talking about the music that I love, and the format I love more than anything, and that is vinyl. My vinyl collection is just, it's such a part of who I am. So once again, thanking you for watching, and subscribe, like, comment. That would all just be, I would love to interact with everybody. So thanking you.